Representative Sean Duffy is joining me right now. He's the wonderful congressman from Wisconsin, where you guys have been struggling with your middle class as well. You recently got Foxconn there. It's opening a factory, which is a big deal, so congratulations on that one. But as far as tax reform goes, what is your sense of whether or not we will see a lot of Democrats on board, Representative?
Well, listen, Democrats have for decades been pitching not tax reductions, but tax increases, not just for our businesses, but for our individuals and the most productive members of our societies. So, I applaud Donald Trump, the president, going out there and trying to cut a deal with Democrats to bring them to his way of thinking, that actually you can grow the economy, bring more money into the federal coffers, and offer people better wages with tax reform. I applaud him for the effort, but when Nancy Pelosi sends out a most popular tweet calling him cruel and saying that he's a coward, I doubt that she's going to join him in this effort. She's part of the resist movement, trying to take him out of office.
Let me jump in there. If you're right,
don't think it's going to go.
But the fact that she's actually going there for dinner, it shows that she's willing to take a step. If she's not willing to actually work with him on tax reform, I think the blame goes with her, though, Representative. I mean, he's extending an olive branch. He's inviting her to dinner. At least she accepted the invite. But if she turns around and then says there's no way in HELL we're going to work with Donald Trump and Republicans to get tax reform, she is only hurting herself and her constituents. So that doesn't play well.
Well, I think her base doesn't want her to work with Donald Trump. But to your point, the president, I think, is great in the sense that he's reaching out to Democrats. If we could do tax reform, Republicans and Democrats both not getting everything that they want, but coming up with an American tax plan that will grow the economy, that'll put people back to work. And I mean, your explanation of the hourglass, Trish, is perfect. That's exactly what's happening. More at the top and more at the bottom, and the middle class gets squeezed. Tax reform is going to help us grow that middle class.
Okay, so you know what they're going to say, Sean. I hear them now, and by the way, they're already saying it. You got Elizabeth Warren putting out there saying, no, this is just a giveaway to corporate America. It's just a giveaway to the rich. How do you combat that rhetoric? I mean, is it about trying to bring some Democrats into the fold to try and, heed that off? Your thoughts?
So here's the point. He has to try to bring them in, and tax reform is better with Democrats if we can get them. If we can't, we're going to have to go it alone, and we're going to have to use budget reconciliation rules and use 51 votes, and tax reform becomes that much more complicated. But you are spot on. This is the Democrats' old playbook where you go, oh, tax breaks for the rich, and corporate welfare, and that's the attack they make to say we're not standing for middle-income Americans. But I got to tell you what, Trish, when Donald Trump is on the stump, and he is making this argument about tax reform and how it impacts middle-income Americans, he connects with them. They want tax reform because they think it's best for the economy in the country.
They need to keep a little what they earn, bottom line. Anyway, Representative Duffy.